I called it happy.
This is happy vagina.
Yes, you can apply here and smell. Just apply on your skin.
Why am I wasting vagina oil on my hands?
Because I learned that your vaginal skin is the same.
Smells so good.
So now I had all this information in my head
and
alone.
You couldn't use
so I made 2 bottles
yeah.
and I sold 600. So I made capital.
Wow.
And in long story is in less than a month. The next
so
yes,
good.
it's because I've added now menthol and I've added a carrier oil and I've made it in the right proportion that will help a woman. I've taken it to the lab. It is tried and tested, and so you apply on the vaginal walls and the anal areas.
So this one says it's effective against yeast, strong antibacterial and antiseptic.
Exactly.
So use 4 to 5 or apply on the vaginal area twice a day.
Yes.
So what
after
we need
shower.
to do? Oh, after shower, guys. After shower.
Don't apply when you are still.
Don't be applying when you're in Uber, like. After.
And also, there are people who think this is a sex lubricant. It is not.
I have a question.
Yes, ask.
For the
Yes.
The VJ.
Yes.
Where are we applying it?
On the labias, yes, on the lips and on the anal area. Because remember, the anal area also transmits a lot of bacteria.
Okay.
The good and the bad bacteria from the anal area.
Yes.
So you apply on the lips. Don't insert. Just don't put your hands anywhere.
Yes.
Don't insert. Just apply the area.
Okay.
The same way you apply your face. You don't put here inside and your
Yes,
noses.
you put here.
You just
and
put
here.
here.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So when you apply, it will prevent and manage. If you have yeast infection, if it is overgrown, you might feel you see the overgrown imekula.
Yeah.
You will feel the pinch the first 2-3 applications. But for me and you who are not sick and we don't want to have this problem, we will be able to keep applying.
Yeah.
And tea tree is also a skin toner. So when you the way it smells,
beautiful.
Fungal infection and bacterial infection makes a woman have a very smelly discharge.
Yes.
That's the first thing it disappears. You stop having that false smell. Number 2, the menthol will and your vaginal area is very rich in nerves. I had no plans of doing this. It's God who inspired me to do this.
Good.
And so when the nerves are woken up, you will feel sexually aroused.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So it's also good for libido. So if you
bedroom.
So for people with low libido, this is it also.
Yes.
Inawapanganga hapa. So if you have low libido, you do this.
It will wake your nerves up because the
after
clitoris.
How long? After how many minutes? Like I'm just. I don't want to be horny the whole day. Like. I gotta know it.
Okay. One thing we will learn about it when we're using Tatawa Mulio is a woman's libido and horniness comes from the heart, the mind, and then the body.
Okay.
So if you apply for just application, you won't get horny.
Okay.
Like for me, I never think that it is going to make me horny.
Yes.
But for someone who was so dormant and the nerves were like this, the first thing they're like, mimi nilijipaka hiyo mafuta kufika kwa ofisi na feel.
You see?
But the first intention was to help first heal the infections, and then kumbe it came with this.
There you go.
It is also applied as an aftershave.
Oh, beautiful.
For women who shave, and even men. There are men who are buying this. Please, if you find this in your house, don't ask your woman.
Do you apply it on your skin?
Yes,
your skin is glowing.
Yes, you can apply on your skin. Oh, you feel.
Okay,
it's all about self-love.
You see?
So this thing multiplied in numbers because remember after we did the first show on YouTube, now people are like, there's a woman talking about sex. Give us more.
Tell us more.
Boom, boom, in 1 month. My business had grown. I was an employer to more than 20 people. Like, okay, fine, Caro, you've told us. So now my skin is breaking. I'm like, okay, fine. For that one, you do this and this. And like, okay, so where do I get it from? I'm like, I thought these things were available. Nah. Then they'll go and buy the ones that are not natural. Zinaribu, wanakuja tena.
Yes.
No, give us a solution. Give us a solution. And because all this information was in my heart, in my mind, in my books, I just said, I'm taking a leap of faith. I talked to my lawyer. We did a trademark. We did all these things. And before I talked to my lawyer, an intellectual property lawyer called Mr. Omuga, I tell him he saved me. He watched one of my videos.
Yes.
And he called me, told me, young girl, I don't know you, you don't know me. I don't care what you'll think about me, but I want to
Patent
tell
your
you
damn
something.
work.
You have no idea what you have in that head. Africa needs you. What is wrong with you? Why are you sitting there? I'm like, okay. Then he told me, go and pray to your God. 6 months. If after 6 months he says, you talk to me, come. Went, sat down with him. He asked me, so what do you do? I realized I do nothing. You know those moments you think that you're doing... And
progress and movement. You were just moving.
I was just there.
You were not making progress.
I was
just moving.
Yes, now I learned something. I was doing donkey work instead of being a horse. A horse is well taken care of, and when it comes to run, you run. Mr. Obuga listened to me and told me, young girl, do you have an idea how much the world needs you? God has given you a whole mansion, and you are seated in the toilet saying, nimefika. Can you wake up and do what God is telling you to do? He actually did not, he's not the one who did the patenting and all these things. He opened the Constitution and told me, look at, the Constitution has protected you. Look at this. He really opened my intellectual property. And that is when I got the confidence of now going out with R&B, rejuvenating nature's beam. Because now I realized after Harvest, the one that I had done, someone had gone and registered. And then when I wanted to register, they said I pay them so that they can give me my name. By the way, that's a warning for anyone. Social entrepreneur.
That's what they do. They register.
Please register.
Then when you want to go register, they ask you, yes.
And most people are afraid of registering in the idea stage. Please register, because that is how I lost that name. But I don't regret. I prayed to God. I'm a very spiritual human being. I asked God, what do we call this company? He's the one who gave me that name. I don't know. I didn't even know rejuvenating nature's beam, but it means we are restoring the smile of nature. Yes, that is what.
Beautiful.
And so R&B was born. Bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. All this information that I had was put into place. As we speak, we have more than 500 healthy products, natural products from trees, from fermenting. Last year, I've focused so much on learning on the cocoa plant. When I choose to learn something, I go all the way.
What did you study in uni?
Economics and sociology.
Hey, look at you, babe.
And
doing the thing.
Yes,
Good.
I know. So I studied the cocoa plant. That I went to Ghana, to Uganda to study the plant because of menopause. And that is, I think, one of the reasons why we are here.
Let's go there.
Because one of the minerals, one of the most important minerals that every woman lacks at some point in their life is called magnesium. And this magnesium is very rare in our diet. Very rare. However, God in his own wisdom, in his own infinite wisdom, he gave us 2 wonderful plants that we take for granted. One is called avocado. Macrophia magunagui. The one we take for granted. It breaks my heart when I see farmers in Murang'a, in Kiambu, in Kisumu, in wherever, farm so many avocados, put them in an aeroplane and send them away. It breaks my heart when I see people taking avocado just like a fruit. Avocados have the fleshy part has magnesium, has healthy oils, has zinc, has the minerals that are very rare in our diet.
Yeah.
The indigestion problems we can heal with avocados. That should be our day-to-day everything. The seed, the pulp of the avocado seed. When I started teaching, these people thought I was crazy. I've watched it help children who are born with bone problems walk. I've watched older men and women with arthritis and all these problems. It is so rich in calcium, you wouldn't believe.
The seed?
The seed.
The one we draw?
Yes.
After we remove the avocado?
Yes.
So we're supposed to eat it? Caro, I'm being honest. Like an apple?
No, you cannot eat it because it's tasteless.
Yes.
What I do, you can either boil when it's ready, when it's fresh, or you can solar dry it. Remember I said solar, not steamer.
Yeah.
All my products are solar dried. If you come to my farm and the production center, you'll find a solar dryer. Solar dryer does not reduce the quality. It only takes out the water part.
Yes.
And then when you put it back into water, so I have it in powder form.
Beautiful.
Then you can add to your uji, you can take it to your water, you can add it to
my
your hibiscus, whatever. But if you have it fresh, boil it. And let me tell you, this information is there. I have learned most of us only know about cocoa ile ya kununua kwa supermarket. That is the byproduct. I went to Ghana, they asked me, but what are you going to do with that thing? It is the byproduct, the end product.
The cocoa that we buy in the super.
It is the most
useless.
The next show I'll bring you the cocoa bean. So the cocoa bean has been born like this. Inside there is a fruit. Inside there are beans. So the bean, inside the bean, we have the cocoa nibs. This is where they remove the cocoa butter, the one you apply on your faces. Okay? These nibs, if you melt it, the mafuta will come. So it has the natural mafuta just like an avocado. Okay? And then this is the outside part of the cocoa bean. So why the original dark chocolate is very expensive? This is the original dark chocolate.
Yes. Our first time you gave me dark chocolate.
I remember. So I make it from the most natural. Why it's expensive is because we have not removed anything. But the other chocolate that you take with milk and sugar and what, it has so many other things. It is made from the byproduct of this.
So useless.
So what a cocoa plant gives you, and I've come to learn that even the cocoa leaves, the study that I keep doing is why is it that we forget about the leaves and we eat the fruits? So for me, I've focused on the leaves. So even avocado leaves, I use them to help beat cholesterol. Hallelujah.
Wait, you eat those?
Yes.
Like with ugali or what?
You can add them to your mboga.
Hey, Karo, man.
Yes.
Karo, pole. It was supposed to be a slow conversation. So I just chopped these things.
You can. You visit my mom. She will cook for you. You will not know what you're eating. My mom will make for you kiongoro, the purple part of the banana. She'll make for you the avocado leaves. Mango leaves, also the same thing. However, for me, what I do is I have solar dried them. You add them in hot water and you infuse.
That's easy.
You drink that.
Yes.
So all these plants, the cocoa and the avocado, have the amount of magnesium. This one has more than almost 100% magnesium and iron that a woman needs. Magnesium, let me try to be scientific in the layman's language.
Yeah.
Magnesium is the mineral that helps your body break down the calcium. Calcium is the one that is hidden in the bones, the one that makes your bones strong, the teeth, the nails, the hair, and all these things. So it means even if I give you a whole dozen of calcium and you have a deficiency of magnesium, we are doing a lot of zero work. That tells you why most menopausal women, or even our elderly parents, we are giving them a lot of calcium and never remembering to give them magnesium. So they keep telling you, na hizo ni kama hazisaidii magoti because it's still the same problem. Magnesium, so I think I need a board. It's magnesium is the mother. It's like a triangle.
Yeah.
It will help you with the breaking down and processing of this calcium. Okay, this same magnesium will help you when the sunlight hits your skin, break down and give you vitamin D.
Wow.
Most menopausal women are told they have deficiency of vitamin D and they live in Africa. How? And vitamin D comes from the sun. How? So that tells you.
So can I use a magnesium-based product as sunscreen also? Homework.
Yes, I will do that homework.
Yes.
So magnesium is the mother of all the feel-good hormones. Okay, not hormones, feel-good experiences. Without good amount of magnesium, you can't enjoy sex. Yes. You need, that is why Valentine's, you are given what? Chocolate. You mumunya and you're like,
Pineapple does the thing too.
Now we are talking about, now the things that you're going in that process.
Yes.
We will come back and look at the pineapple and the okra. Why is it that women are abusing okra and pineapple?
But is it good? We want to know we are not making mistakes.
Anti-inflammatory.
It's good.
It is good.
So this helps me with sex?
Why are you giving chocolate during Valentine's? Have you ever thought
They are
about it?
fattening the cow for slaughter.
Yes, they're giving you magnesium. So magnesium helps you feel good because the role of magnesium is to calm down your muscles, your body. That is how when someone comes to me with menstrual cramps, they have pain, I give them magnesium, the pain will disappear and the bleeding will come out because the muscles were like this. Wow. Magnesium helps you sleep well. Without good magnesium, you'll not be able to sleep well.
Wow.
Without magnesium, you will have muscle spasms. Women who are in menopause will tell you they have muscle pulls.
Yes.
It's the same thing. Magnesium, when taken as a laxative, it will help. If we can take it as a laxative, it will help loosen up. Like for example, 2 days ago, I did a colon cleanse. I do my colon cleanse once in every 3 months with Epsom salt, which is magnesium sulfate. So in the market, there are all sorts of magnesium oxide, magnesium sulfate, magnesium. And this magnesium is very maringo. It counter-affects. There are some minerals that you will take with the magnesium and your body will not process. So you have to be careful when you're taking. You have to really understand the whole dynamic. So magnesium is also the mineral that manages your mood swings. When you're angry, people who are diabetic, when I was making this, I was making it for my dad. My dad had been diabetic since 1991, I think. And of course, if you've ever lived with someone who is diabetic, they get angry so easily without even